welcome back to another episode of the Let's Chat Derbyshire podcast. I'm Luke and I'm hosting the podcast today. Today we're on Gamesley Estate at the Community Centre. If you don't know much about Gamesley, it's in the High Peak, and the community have really come together to build up their spaces that are available by buying the community centre and being able to really use it as a great asset, as well as starting to reform the football team. But we'll be able to talk more about that as we get on in the podcast. I'm joined by Tom. Hiya, you all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Good. And we're going to just be chatting today a bit about his life on Gamesley, his experiences, and some bits around the football club as well, and the achievements that have already happened in such a short space of time. So if you don't mind starting off, out of 10 today, how are you feeling? How are we doing?
Probably about 7 because I feel a bit
under the weather.
Yeah, a bit under the weather.
Yeah, loads going around, isn't there?
Yeah,
at the minute? Yeah, that's great. So yeah, if you don't mind starting off, just give us a bit of introduction, I guess. Yeah, who you are, sort of where you're from, and a bit of background to why you're here, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm Tom Burns. I'm a local business owner of a roofing company, quite a successful one now. I also am I'm a trustee of the charity here.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be on board with that. I like being involved in everything and making sure everything's done right.
Yeah.
And also I am the chairman of Gamesley FC.
Amazing.
The grass cutter of Gamesley FC, the line marker, the kit washer, everything at the minute, until I find some volunteers to help me. Yeah, I'm pretty much the guy who does everything at the minute. But yeah, I've always lived on Gamesley all my life. You know, not a great place to come from when you go to school. You know, you always get branded with that. Oh, they're the game holes.
Really?
Stay
Wow.
away from them.
Yeah. Was that what it was like at school when you first started going? Wow.
Yeah.
Is there like a real divide between?
Massive divide.
Wow.
Because people always sort of look down on people from Gamesley.
Yeah. That must be really hard for you though, if you've all been tarnished with that brush before they even know who you are.
Well, yeah, it was. I only really noticed it in secondary school because obviously I went to primary school at the top of the estate at St Margaret's, and everyone was pretty much from Gamesley. Went there.
Yeah.
And obviously, up until you go to school, you obviously hang around with people from the estate, and then it's when you go into secondary school. And then you're mingling with all the people from Shirebrook and Glossop and Simonley, all the nicer areas. And then you obviously, you know, you're more common than they are.
Yeah.
We're from a council estate. A council estate that was built too far away from Glossop, unfortunately. Yeah. And I think that's what's created the divide.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's basically one road in, one road out, isn't it? I think Gamesley is. And even though it's a few miles away from Glossop, it feels like it's a million miles away from anywhere, I think. And yeah, what I guess when you were growing up, it must have been all right because you were with people you knew, but how was it being so far away from other places? So
when we was younger, it was always very tight-knit.
Yeah.
Like, you're from Gamesley, you hang around with people from Gamesley.
Yeah.
And then you had like people from Whitfield who just hang around in Whitfield and Hadfield and and your Hollingworths and stuff like that. And yeah, you don't really venture out, you always just chill with your friends. But back in like the early 2000s and up to like 2013 sort of era, there's a lot of fighting going around. Yeah. You know, with just different groups and stuff like that. Loads of trouble with people from Whitfield, loads of trouble from people from Glossop. And just because it was just branded the games a lot, you know. And it was pretty rough on here back in the day.
What was it like being involved in that? Was it just life for you?
It was just, that's all I knew.
Yeah.
You know, I've only ever lived on games, so that's all I've ever known. But yeah, it was, you know, there's a lot of youngsters. We always used to hang around the shops and get up to mischief and stuff like that. It's just, I think it's just part and parcel of the of coming from Gamesley. Yeah. You're either in with the crowd, or you're completely separated from the crowd. And you know, I was in amongst that big group of lads who just got up to mischief and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you think it's because there wasn't much to do, or do you think it was just because it was just a bit of fun at the time, you know, when you're looking at it?
Yeah, I mean, the football courts have been here. They were originally they were originally like a basketball sort of outdoor surface. And then they got revamped. It was good when the courts got revamped. It was massive for the estate. Like we literally stopped just hanging around the shops, and we'd go and just grab a football. Come down, play football. And that's what we used to get up to. And there's never been. I don't think there's never been much investment into Gamesley. If you look around the areas now in Glossop, like Shirebrook, Hatfield, Whitfield, they've all got brand new parks. There's sets of swings on this estate that have been there since my dad was a kid. You know, and I think it's just a lack of investment into the estate, which just causes people to, but just boredom and stuff like that. If there's nothing to do, what are you supposed to do?
I think it's hard. Like, I love Gamesley, I love the people on it, but I think the thing that keeps coming through is everyone just feels let down. I think it's massively. And loads of people I've met are so keen. They really want to help the estate. They want to help other people on it, but then there's not always that resource for you to be able to do it. I guess how does it feel? Just you're always having to fight, aren't you, for everything you want? It must be really draining.
I feel like the estate was always. It's always been set up to fail. The lack of transport and stuff like that. Once you're on it, some people struggle to get off here. We used to have a bus that was called the 392, and it just used to do Gamesley to Glossop, Glossop to Gamesley. And it used to pick up residents, take them to doctor's appointments, wherever they wanted to go in Glossop. We used to get on it for school, because I went to St Philip Howard, so Glossop Dale had their own school bus, but we didn't, so we used to have to use the 392.
Wow.
And that got scrapped a few years ago. Probably about 10 to 15 years ago now. And it just became so much different. If you didn't drive, or you didn't have parents who drove, you'd have to walk everywhere. Some people aren't able to do that.
No. That must have been really hard then when you were at secondary school, and I guess it just probably added to why people were looking down on people from Gamesley.
Yeah, I think we were less fortunate. So when I was a kid, when I was younger, obviously everyone had the same house on there. So you go in your friend's house, it's just a carbon copy of your house, just decorated differently. So I always used to say, when I did start going to secondary school and I started to mingle with, with people, I remember going to a friend's house in Simile and looking at his house, I was just like, wow. I used to think people were posh if they had a dishwasher. You know what I mean? Like going like to some of my friends' houses in Glossop and Simile especially, and just looking at their house, it was like all I ever known was the same Lego built block houses. I used to always say. And you go to Glossop, you see all these houses with garages and they've all got their own room. I shared a room with two of my brothers. There's three of us in one room. And that's just the way we were brought up. And then my dad built an extra room into the house. Then luckily, but he let me in there until my oldest brother got to a certain age. Oh God, I booted off. I had to give my room back, booted off.
That must have been absolutely soul destroying.
But a trip to Old Trafford and a spend in the mega store, and I was sold. So, but it was definitely it's definitely an eye opener. Like when you're just on Gamesley all your life, and then you breach out, you go out and you go to some of these people's houses and you think, wow. I wish I had a house like this.
How did it feel to you, I guess? Did you feel, not hard done to, but did you feel a bit...
Well, it's just like, I could never take them to my house. That's how I felt.
It must have been hard,
Because people didn't like coming up here. Because obviously, it was very back in the day, it was known to be rough round there. So people from Glossop and Simla didn't want to come up here. They tried to avoid it like the plague. They wouldn't want to come up here. So people never actually genuinely came to my house just because of the simple fact that if I was bringing people up from Glossop, all mates from games and that used to come round and stuff like that. But anyone from Glossop, like, oh no, it's alright. You just come up to my house, Burnsy.
Yeah, that must have been quite hard though, that mustn't it really?
Yeah, I mean, just being tarnished with that, all from Gamesley, just keep my arm's length, It's always been like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad now. I think they do socialise a lot more together. But when I was younger, it was sort of like, I wouldn't say gangs, but like we used to meet up with other places in the Whitfield and have fights with them and stuff like that. That was just like part of it. I remember do you remember the Warriors? I remember a game came out of that, And as soon as that game came out, and it was all about different areas, fighting each other areas, it just went rife then.
Wow.
It went rife, yeah. Because it was all about, right, you're from Gamesley, you fight for Gamesley. Yeah.
I guess it creates that sense of, not gangs, but gangs in a way, doesn't it? Because it's sort of setting you all up to fight against each other.
Well, this is it. Well, we brought up with nothing on here.
Yeah.
Some of my friends would get what they wanted when they wanted. You know what I mean? They had parents who were well off. You know, everyone on here struggles.
Yeah.
They do. They do. There's no two ways about it. They do. And if you do make it off the estate, and I feel like you've been a bit of a success.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to eventually leave the estate. Not far though.
Yeah.
I want to move to Charlesworth. Yeah.
Have you enjoyed living on the estate? I guess.
Loved it. They're passionate about the estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
love that.
Yeah.
That's
and it's the community. Yeah. Like, because we are so like closed off from the Glossopians, I feel like that is why people are so proud up here, and we are so passionate. Because obviously all our parents, they're from Manchester.
Yeah.
You know, and all my friends' parents they're all proper old school Glossopians.
Yeah.
And they're just all they've known is Glossop Town.
Yeah.
All our parents on here. We was the overspill of Manchester.
Well, yeah. I guess for anyone that doesn't know who's listening, the Gamesley originally was set up from when they were moving people out of Manchester to a more greener place, they said, wasn't it?
From smoke to grass, they said.
And basically they built Gamesley as a temporary estate, wasn't it? And everyone's been here ever since. Yeah,
well, there's always supposed to be up for like 10 to 15 years, temporary housing.
Yeah.
And now we've got about close to 60 years the house has been
wow.
on. So you can imagine, to be fair, but I always look after my own.
Yeah.
So I have a set price
wow.
for residents of Gamesley, and that price has been the same price for 6-7 years.
Wow.
Never changed it.
That's insane.
Because I did the centre.
Yeah.
So I did the centre, and I didn't earn any money off the centre. I didn't take no wages. I just paid the 4 lads who was on with me at the time.
Yeah. Wow.
I bought all the top of the range materials. I literally did this for free.
Wow. That's insane.
Just because I just wanted... I was a bit of a rummer when I was younger. And I was just a nightmare. I used to go out fighting all the time.
Yeah.
And like...
Can be a saving grace for these places, can't they? You know, the community centre already has helped so many people. When you left school, obviously, you know, it doesn't sound like there was much for you to do. What was your next steps after that? Did you know what you wanted to do, or? So
when I left school, I went to college doing sports science and football excellence.
Yeah.
Because I was quite good at football. And I went there and I enjoyed it. Got my coaching badges out of it.
Nice.
But, you know, I was always skint.
Yeah.
Like my friends with all these rich parents, they always had money, and they could just give the kids money all the time. Where it wasn't like that for me. I went through the first year of college, passed everything, and I just thought it's not for me. I need to work. I need to go to work. And then I ended up getting a job down at the bottom at Glossop Caravans, and I was literally washing caravans. Yeah. For £5 an hour. And I got quite a lot of enjoyment out of it. You know how satisfying it is. There's a caravan with loads of gangrene on it. You've got this big power jet wash. And you're cleaning it and making it. But I started off doing that. Because I just couldn't live without money. Yeah. Do
you think it's because you didn't have much money growing up, and from I guess just the culture of the estate, it's driven you more to try and achieve more?
It has. But my friends on the estate used to always say that I was spoiled.
Yeah.
Because my mum and dad used to have really good jobs.
Yeah.
And we used to get what we wanted, so all the lads on the estate, Beardsy, spoilt you. And I think, you think I'm spoilt? You want to see some of my friends in Glossop, you know what I mean? They get cars for the birthdays, you know what I mean? But I mean, God, everything about this estate is what I just I'm so proud. Yeah. And I feel like,
love that.
Yeah, I want, like, now, like, I set the football club up because when I was a kid, my dad used to take me over there, and we used to watch his friends. One in particular was a guy called Billy Ditchfield. He's a cracking footballer. Could have easily gone pro. Gone pro. He was, people knocking on his door like Stockport, wanting his signature and stuff like that. And he was a cracking player. My dad used to bring me over every Saturday, rain or shine, and we used to come and watch. I've always been invested in football.
How did it start? Because obviously it stopped. The club stopped, didn't it, for how many years?
So I think it was formed in the 90s. It was formed. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then, like I say, my dad used to take me over when I was a kid. I was born in 93, so I watched it, with my dad every week and my brothers. And then they set up a Gamesley Villa, which is for the youths. But for some reason, they didn't have one my age group. But eventually, I was good enough to play for the year above. I really enjoyed that. But I played for Hollingworth right the way through, being from mini soccer right up to 11 aside. You got the loyalty award and everything for Hollingworth. Even though some of the big teams in the league was coming for me, I just, all my friends played there. That's all I knew at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then after that, at 15, I must be one of the youngest ever players, so I played for Gamesley at 15.
Wow.
That's
incredible.
I got took straight to the first team, which some people weren't happy about because they feel like you should work your way through. So I played for the first, and then got a bit of an injury on my knee. Went down to the reserves. I think because I skipped the reserves and went straight to the first team.
Must have been hard going down to that.
Yeah, because they was like, oh, he's the first team, and he didn't come through the ranks, so I didn't get much game time. Struggled for minutes in the reserves. I don't think they had faith in me because I was such a young lad. And then towards the end of the season, when I was with the reserves, I said to the first team coach, I'm back fit and I'm not getting any game time. So then straight back to the first. And then I played from like 15 up to 24. And unfortunately, that's when the team ended up folding.
That's tough again, because it just goes back to that, like you had at school, like you've had all the time, that, games is just out the way.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody wants to come up here and...
No, and that's unfortunate, because if you actually got to know the place, I go back to saying don't judge a book by its cover.
100%, yeah.
Because the people on here would literally do anything for you.
I think we've never felt more welcome anywhere than, you can come to Gamesley and just start talking to someone, and you can just chat to them, can't you? And
that's it.
Nobody turns their nose up at anyone. It is that community, isn't it?
Very welcoming.
Yeah.
It is welcoming.
It is really welcoming.
Consider it's a council estate, because you can get some that are rough. And they're very daunting and they're intimidating. And I don't think Games is like that.
No, I don't. I think, and we've done stuff here, and everyone's just lovely. Like, they'll always make the time of day for you and stuff, and it's great. I guess, was that a bit of the motivation for you to get the club back up and running?
So when it folded, God, it was heartbreaking, because it had been such.
Yeah.
It was such a well-known team, and we were such a good team. Like the year before we folded, we won the Mid-Cheshire Cup. That's the most prestigious cup that Games have ever won. We had and it's like when we did play, everyone struggled to come up here, because the fans, we'd always have loads of fans on the sideline. Always have fans on the sideline, and it became sort of intimidating. Like now, I've noticed it now, like obviously we've set in the football club up.
Yeah.
Some of the managers will say to me, you've won the game already.
Just because
my lads can't play in front of that many people.
Yeah. Wow.
And it could be dark for some people, because these lads who play village football, they probably play in front of 5 people. You're watching every week. And you come up here and there's 150 people on the sidelines. And they're not used to that.
Yeah.
So like this year, we've not been beat once at home.
Wow.
Not been beat once at home. We're unbeaten at home.
That's insane.
Oh yeah.
What made you want to start it back up, and how was it for you starting it back up?
Oh God, it was stressful.
Basically done it single-handedly.
Yeah, it was so stressful. So why I wanted to start it up was I played for Gamesley, and I was always brought up with, that's who you play for. And like every Saturday I used to wake up. I used to wake up at 10 o'clock, and I didn't have to meet football till 1. Just sit down thinking, waiting around for football to come, because I loved it that much. And when it had gone, I feel like a massive part of the community had gone. Like the togetherness that we had on a Saturday morning, on a Saturday afternoon, You know, loads of people flock to come and watch. Like I say, you get 100, 150 people.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, you just don't see that.
For a low league team, you know, like we're at the bottom of the football pyramid.
Yeah.
And, you know, we get sometimes you get a better attendance than Glossop.
Wow.
And they're a semi-pro team.
Yeah.
I remember one time we played Glossop North End in the Derbyshire Cup.
Oh, wow.
At Surrey Street.
Yeah.
And there was like the record crowd at Surrey Street. There was 1,200 people there.
Wow.
And 800, I'd say about 850 people marched from Gamesley up Surrey Street.
Yeah.
Flares, drums, everything. The highlights are on YouTube. You should
really?
Look
wow. That's insane. That's like you get a Premier League sort of atmosphere, isn't it?
And it was the same when we played Cheadle in the final. Like, there must have been 1,000 people from Gamesley there watching and supporting. They must have brought 50 fans. We brought coach loads because to us it meant so much to our little estate. To be in such a final like that.
Yeah.
You know,
it's incredible.
Yeah, and the reason why I set it up was because, like I say, it's something that the estate missed. I loved Gamesley Football Club. I didn't just do it for the adults of the estate. My goal is to have multiple teams, multiple age groups. You know, ladies teams, girls teams. You know, a disability team because there's a lot of them now. So eventually, the vision is to have multiple teams. And like I feel like if I didn't do it, who would have done it?
Who would have done it? Yeah.
And like I say, I'm very passionate about the estate, and I'm very passionate about football.
Yeah.
And I just wanted it back. I mean, I went to the league meeting. I applied for a few leagues, and he was like, "Oh, it's Gamesley, because Gamesley back in the day, you got kicked out of a few leagues for fighting."
Yeah.
And so we did have changing rooms. But the kids of the estate being bored, as I said, broke in through the roof, smashed the changing rooms to bits.
Yeah. Got no changing rooms.
No changing rooms. Got condemned by the council. Then we applied for leagues, and he was like, "We've got changing rooms." I said, "No, we ain't got changing facilities, but we are raising funds to get changed." No, we don't want anything to do with you.
Wow.
Don't want anything to do with you. So then I went to the Hope Valley League, and they was like, "Oh, is it the Gamesley of old?" I was like, "No, don't tarnish us with that brush." Said some of these lads weren't even born when that Gamesley team was about. So I went to a meeting, and they did a vote.
Wow.
And they had to do a vote whether we could go in or not.
That must be stressful.
Because the one thing was I thought the vote would only take about 5 minutes. I was sat in a bar. We did it at the Calver Arms in Calver. And I was sat in the bar. I was checking the watch. Why is it taking so long?
Yeah.
And then a lad came out and was like, "I'm sorry, mate. You're not getting the league." And I was like, "You're joking?" He went, "Nah, I'm only joking." But the relief.
Wow.
Oh, God. And I went in and,
all that hard work.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard work. It's been mad. It's like you don't realise how much goes into it until you do it.
Yeah.
I think
how have you balanced it with work? Like, it's pretty much been the trustee stuff, you know, it's a full-time job to some, innit?
So stressful sometimes. Yeah. And my issue is I'm too proud to ask for help. I'm very precious about it. I feel like if I don't do it, it's not. You've put a lot of
time into it. It's got a lot of memories as well for you, hasn't it? Yeah. So you want it to be right.
It needs to be right.
How, I guess, has it helped your mental health? Or is it affected it? I guess or both maybe.
No, it has, because I struggle with severe ADHD. Me.
Yeah.
Like my legs shaking now. I struggle with severe ADHD. Me, so I can just switch and I feel like if I'm active and I've got things to do, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah.
You know, I always say to lads, when I finish work, you all go home and you finish work, you're down tools, you're at work, you go home, you're finished. Whereas when I go home, I've got to reply to customers. I'm constantly at it, as well as running a house with children. And it's like sometimes with a pitch, I'll have to leave the lads at work on site and then I have to leave work 2 hours early because
So then-
just sort the pitch out to
Yeah.
get the pitch ready for Saturday. I'm easily distracted. I'm
Yeah.
very easily distracted.
How do you try and keep on track? Is it just by doing it when it comes up, or I
think sounds cliche, but my missus helps me out so much.
Yeah.
She's always
That's amazing.
It's always on me all the time. Tom, you need to do this. Tom, you need to do that. You need to do this. Keep on top. Keep everyone updated.
Yeah.
You need to do this. And if it wasn't for her,
Yeah.
I mean, behind every good man's a strong woman.
It is, yeah.
You know.
Sounds like a good team.
Yeah.
Like a solid team.
I mean, I'd probably stress her out. I'd drive her mad. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, without her support, she just keeps me ticking.
That's amazing.
She knows my schedule better than I know it.
Yeah.
You know.
And your kids as well, I'm sure they're a massive factor for you.
My son's just the same as me. He's got severe ADHD. He's like a whirlwind. So my missus gets it double trouble. She gets the double amount of 2 ADHD Burnses. And it's got it. I don't know how she copes, to be fair.
That's amazing.
I really don't know how she copes. But she does, and she's a cracking mum, great mum. And yeah, she's like the cog in it all. She keeps me ticking, which keeps my business ticking, which keeps the football ticking. And I now help Matt out with the men's group.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? How's that going?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because I've been in some dark places in my life. Very dark places.
What were they like?
Scary. You don't realise how scary they are until you're there.
Yeah. How hard was it to come out of them?
Very hard.
Yeah. What helped?
I think a good support network. My friends.
Yeah.
Some dark times. I was with a girl for over 8 years, and I brought her daughter up from being young, and I just thought to me that this is my life now. And then I found out she was cheating on me, and it hit me like a train.
Yeah.
Because I was young when I got with her, and I thought I loved her and that, and started doing drugs to try and numb the pain.
Yeah.
And it was just awful. I didn't know if I was coming or going.
Yeah. Must have been quite lonely as well.
Yeah, because I moved out of my house when I was 16. I moved out of my house when I was 16.
Yeah, wow.
And it was the fear of going back home. Like you failed, didn't you? Back to, my mum and dad were separated at the time when I went back, but going back home was unusual because you've spent so long away.
I think it's even just like showing your face to your mates and stuff like.
Well, yeah,
there is that worry, isn't there?
Yeah, I kept going. I tried to go back, and then one of my friends who was in Australia, I hadn't spoken to him for ages because I was so embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I told him, and he went, "Get your stuff and leave now." He went, "You'll never trust her.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and leave now." And I did. And for about 3 months, it was difficult.
I bet, yeah.
And then after that, I was just driven by just football. Sport saved me.
Yeah, that's
football
amazing.
Saved me.
Yeah.
Good friends group saved me.
Yeah.
We had the sort of friends group who would be like, "Oh, come on, let's go for a beer and drown your sorrows." It was, "Come on, get your shit.
That's amazing.
We'll go and have a walk somewhere."
Yeah.
We're not doing anything that's gonna make the situation worse.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go clear your head. And sometimes when watch, they wouldn't even say anything.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
they knew.
Yeah. It's what you need sometimes, isn't it? And I think that's what more men need. It's just that safe place where they don't need to talk. You can just get your head down and go for a walk or whatever.
Yeah, and this is with the men's group. So when Matt asked me to help, I was like, yeah, because obviously I've had experiences. Yeah. So me and Matt and another guy called Graham, we are the leads of the group. And the first 4 weeks I just sat there and just watched, just listened to stories, seen how people react to other people's stories, and I literally just sat there and watched, didn't even open my mouth and let anyone know about me. And then one week, a psychiatrist came, and he said something that just blew my mind. And then I was like, can I share my story? And I was explaining to him, what difficulties I've been through, and how I dealt with it, and sometimes I dealt with it in the wrong way. And yeah, I just felt so relieved because everyone just looked at me and thought, oh, he's just one of the volunteers who's helping.
Yeah.
And then I opened up to him and they was all just looking at me because I told him some dark stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
And like that was the old me. But getting that out and just letting them know that, you know, it's not just you know, the volunteers aren't perfect.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't got perfect mental health.
No.
You know, we have issues as well, and you know, we're just your support network. We're your support net. And like I say, we're not all perfect, and some of the responses I got because the men who come think that the volunteers have got the perfect life and they're all perfect up here. And we're not. No. We're not. You know, Matt's struggled with his struggles, and that's very well documented. Yeah. And Matt's a new man.
I cannot believe the even just in this last 12 months, like...
It's mad, isn't it?
I can't believe it.
He's literally gone full circle.
Yeah, he has.
He's probably changed his life.
He really has. It's incredible.
And he's a credit to himself.
Yeah. But I think you have as well, haven't you, really? Like, from where you were to now.
Yeah, I remember in 2018, I went this after that relationship had finished. My mate from Australia came home. He's like, "Come on, we'll go to Australia. Come on, we'll go to Australia." I was like, "Yeah, why not? I remember booking the flight, and I think I also just booked it just to keep it happy.
Yeah.
And never really wanted to go. Personally, I I'm a proper home bird.
Yeah.
I probably didn't really want to go. I just went because everyone knew I was going. Yeah,
that pressure to go.
Go. Then I went there, enjoyed the first 2 weeks. And I only ended up doing a month. I enjoyed the first 2 weeks was only a month.
Yeah.
I took $3.5 grand with me, changed it into Australian dollars, and away I was smashing the cash. Borrowing my mate's money. I ended up having to pay for the apartment for us all because one lad came over from Cambodia and had much money, and my mate only brought £1,000 with him, and he had to go straight back into work.
Yeah.
I found it a difficult, probably change from my life. I had a really good job as well at the time in Glossop.
Wow.
Really good job, and I just packed up and went. Like I say, the first 2 weeks were great, really great. But then when it got down to the nitty gritty, two of my mates worked nights. I worked days. So they was both. One was Sparky, one was doing demolition, and they was working nights. I was on days on site, so I literally spent all week on my own until the weekend. And then one day I just thought, it's not for me.
Yeah.
And I was just worried about what people thought. Do I stay just because to save the embarrassment of being a failure, going to Australia and failing? Until you go, you don't actually know what it's like. Every day checking your shoes, checking your bed. These spiders. We found one the size of my hand. It's different gravy out there. Honestly, it's different. And it's just like I say, I spent a lot of time on my own. A lot of time I was thinking to myself, I've gone from being around all my friends and all my family to being in the middle of Sydney on my own.
On your own,
And only until weekends where my friends are back. And in the end I just came home, booked a flight, got back home. Got home to the, no ways Burns, you're back home already.
Wow.
No ways you're back home already. Loads of people like, no way, you're a failure, this, that and the other. Trying to get aggressive with people.
It must have been hard, that, man. That must have been really hard. Cause
he's a very proud person, me.
Yeah, that must have been really difficult.
Nothing scares me.
I think just showing your face again, those are massive. That's ballsy in itself. Having the courage to come back and show people that, you know, you've not failed at all. It's just not for you, and that's fine.
It just was. Would I have liked to stay out there? I don't know. It might have worked. It might not have worked. But then I came back, met my missus, had my son. Thought, you know,
this is
everything else, everyone have kids. Had my son. So everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? And then from there, I came home from Australia. I had zero money.
Yeah.
No, back at my dad's, zero money. And then I was like, what am I going to do with myself? What do I do now? And so my brother-in-law got me a job at his factory, working with chemicals as like a stepping stone thing until I found some work. Yeah. And I worked there, and the pandemic hit, and I have asthma, so I was one of the first to be put on furlough. Yeah. And I was on furlough, and then I was working, because I can't just sit in the house, mate. I can't do it. I can't just sit in the house. So one of my friends joined me, said, "Oh, just come work for me. Just give me cash in hand." Right sound. And then it got to a point, and he was like, "I've got no more work, but I know a guy who's a roofer, who needs a roofer's lad." Right sound. Yeah. I said, yeah, I'll do it. Half hour later, I was like, "I'm scared of heights, mate. I'm scared of ladders. I'm scared of heights." Yeah. I don't think it's right then. And then he's like, "Just ring the guy." So I spoke to the guy. He was like, "Yeah, it's all scaffolded out, this, that, and the other. Don't worry." I swear to God, it must have took me 20 minutes to climb the ladders.
I don't blame you. I hate heights. Yeah.
It must have took me 20 minutes to climb. And once I was up there, I was all right. But then when he's like, "Oh, just go down to the van and get something out," I'm like, "Oh no." And and then I started roofing. I learnt to roof off this lad. Went into business with this lad. And then eventually sort of like broke down with him. He was a bit of a drinker.
Yeah, I must have been.
Not turning up for work.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's hard, that.
Yeah, I didn't have a van. I was I had a car. Yeah. He had the big van. Yeah. Turned up to his overnight in work because he's not waking up. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, it was.
It knocks your reputation as well, really, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, I was just working off him. He had all the knowledge. I was just trying to learn. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when I've got a son, I've got to make money at the end of the day. I can't just go home with nothing. No. And eventually, I was with him for about a year. Learned a lot in that year because I'm a very good observer. Show me something once and I'll be able to do it. I'm just constantly watching, asking questions. Why doing this? Why doing that? And then I ended up snapping my ACL playing football. Ooh. Completely snapped my ACL playing football. Ooh. I had to wait a year for surgery because of COVID.
Oh wow! Yeah.
There's such a battle. I had to wait a year. So I literally had to climb a ladder every day with no ACL. Every day. Because I couldn't be off work. No. I couldn't be off work. So eventually, after that, I thought he didn't really take care of me at the time. I just said to him, "Is there any chance I can have like half my wages?" Yeah. Just while I'm off, because I was drumming up the work at the time. I was doing all the social media stuff like that, drumming the work up, and he was just taking the money. Just like, "No, I'm not paying you."
That's rough.
Yeah, and then I found another guy, and I worked with him for a bit. I realised that he was no good. I thought he was a dead nice guy. Led me on false pretences massively.
That's rough.
And then eventually I just thought, right, I've been burnt twice now. Yeah. So I'll just buy my own van. I had like savings, spent all my savings on this van. I'm like, right, here we go. Wow. And now I've got myself, another roofer, 2 skilled labourers, got 2 vans, and now
that's a quick.
Sky's the limit.
I was gonna say that's a quick.
So I think I started Roof Right in 2019. Wow. And now.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, and like I say, I came in 2019. I got back from Australia in February. I had nothing. I actually had nothing.
What advice would you give to someone who's probably in a similar situation to you were back then? Maybe feeling at a loose end after struggles and stuff. What sort of advice would you give to someone to get out of?
I'd say don't stop trying. If you've got your heart set on doing something, just do it. you'll come up against humps in the road. I did. I got burnt twice. I could have easily just turned around and gone, it's not for me, that.
Yeah.
But I was persistent. I had faith in my ability. And I just wanted to better myself. There's nothing better than working for yourself. There's nothing better. And the only person that will stop you from progressing is yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have a positive mindset, small goals. I think I set myself little small goals. I didn't set a massive one, because sometimes you feel like you're getting up there and you can't really reach it. Set yourself little goals. Complete them little goals. Take it to the next level. Right, I want my own van. I think just be persistent. If you've got faith in yourself, you know you can do it. Yeah. You just gotta never give up. Yeah. Never give up.
That's amazing.
You've just gotta be that way inclined. You can only be successful if you want to be successful.
Yeah.
You've got to put your heart and soul into everything.
That's amazing. I think I'm proud of just how far you've come, and I think the work you and Matt do just on the estate and just with the community is just incredible. Like, I've not seen it anywhere else. I think you're both a testament, I think, to the estate.
Never know, one day me and Matt might be running against each other for Mayor of Gamesley.
I could imagine that, honestly. Like, just what you've both done is just amazing, I think, and hopefully working together you'll be able to take everything to that next level.
Definitely. Yesterday was fantastic.
Yeah, tell us a bit about yesterday.
So yesterday
I love what it does.
So what we did is, a few weeks ago, I was at the men's group, and I just pulled Matt to one side and said, should we do something to change it up? And he was like, yeah, Matt's open to any ideas.
Yeah.
And I said, sometimes I think it might be a bit daunting when you pass someone the glove and then all eyes are on you. Yeah. And it can be daunting for people, and they might not want to open up. Yeah. So I was like, why don't we do a walk? When we can just separate into little groups where people feel comfortable. They might not want to talk where everyone's staring at them. Yeah. So I was like, let's do a walk. And he's like, right, great, organise it. So we organised the walk, and yesterday was the day of the walk, and it was brilliant. It was absolutely...
You had such a good turnout as well, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, we had quite a few let us down, but it didn't stop us. We had to just crack on with it for the lads who was there. Got there, up to the summit, up to State Pass summit. There's a guy's car. It's on its side. It's literally on its side. He ran over to us, lads, before you start, he's any chance you can get us out? Matt's like, go, sweet guy, Matt's like, pumping his muscles.
Yeah, let's go.
So then we got him out, and he was dead happy, and Matt took a picture.
That's
and then
amazing.
We set off then up to the B29 overexposed.
Yeah, it's amazing that, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is. When you get up there, you're like, that house is still here.
It's mad, isn't it? It's so intact.
Yeah. It's just amazing.
The way I usually do is not really a route. I just scramble.
See where it takes
you. Just get up there, but because there was so many who weren't as fit as like me and Matt, I had to sort of like deal with the route with the path. Yeah. So then I was doing a route that I've never done before. So 2 days prior, I was studying this route. I was like, right, this is a checkpoint. I'm looking for this. I need to find this wall, walk straight at the wall. Yeah. And I didn't realise until I got to the bottom of the finger the difficulty of it. Yeah. It come up on every walking site. Yeah. It was like it come down under the hard bracket. Yeah. Because I led him on false senses. So you're going down this valley, it's just all downhill, it's dead nice, dead scenic. And you're walking through this stream, and then you get to a point and it's just like...
straight up.
Straight up. All elevation. Yeah. Ascension all the way to the top. And
I love that.
It was a proper tough old slog. I mean, I found it hard. Got towards the top.
Yeah, dying.
My calves were like bricks. Yeah. And we ended up getting there. It was fun. It was good. It was great for the lads. Some of the lads.
They would have got loads out of that.
Oh God.
I think challenges like that are good as well, because sometimes if people know it's coming, it builds that anxiety. They don't want to do it.
Yeah,
but when you're faced with it, you've got to do it, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got no choice.
You're all together, a group of men. You know, I think it's that just that encouragement, isn't it? Supporting each other through it. It's just,
definitely.
You know, that would have really helped so many of them.
And like I said to the lads, like, it's not a race.
No.
You know, I've got no plans after here. I'd like to know what score United was. Though,
Yeah.
You know, but like there was no race. And every time I got to a difficult spot, I was like, right, let's take your time now. These rocks are a bit slippery. You know, just take your time. And we stopped a few times up the incline because obviously some people found it really difficult. Yeah. And it was difficult. It was difficult. It was like that.
That's amazing. I think the best thing I say to some of the stuff I do is you go as fast as the slowest person. And I think that's the way you got to do, haven't you, to help everyone
Well,
up.
you've got to. It's not like, it's no good. So if you've got a few people just steamrolling off,
just don't do it.
Just do it.
Lowers morale.
It lowers morale for the guys at the back.
Yeah.
Because they're thinking, we're slowing them down, but it was just, the lads were fine with it. Every time we stopped, bit of water, sandwich, something like that.
And the men's group's going amazing, and the women's group as well now. There's darts as well. Like, there's just so much happening, isn't there?
Oh God.
What are you? Go on.
This is the thing with the centre. Like when Derbyshire County Council had it, there wasn't much going on. No. It was literally empty all day, every day. Nothing going on. And now it's not even at full capacity, and it's absolutely booming.
Well, when I got here at 8:30, people are around. You know, there's already people here. It's incredible, isn't it?
It's mad, isn't it? Like, our concern in 2 years is amazing. We've got so much going on for people now.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. What are your plans for the future? You've got the club. Any luck with finding a training pitch yet?
So, what I want is them Astros to be done. I mean, for games, nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, for games I see we have to travel to Alder every Tuesday. It's just you want to really train at your home.
You do? No, yeah. It's just easier for the lads as well, isn't it?
Like, we have to pay for the training. If we had our own Astro, wouldn't even have to pay for training. I wouldn't even have to charge the lads to train. It
would just be nice as well, because then kids will see you and be like, oh wow, look at them playing. It just builds that morale, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's what I want. I want trophies as well.
They'll come. Well, they will.
We're second in the league at the minute.
That's amazing.
We're second. We need a result to win the league.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll finish 1 point behind them. We're still in 2 cups, though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're still chances. So, but yeah, my massive push this year is I want the Astros doing so bad. It's not just for the men's football team. It's I could then accelerate with the youth football, the mini soccer football, girls football. Yeah. You know, once that's done, it opens so many avenues for us. It opens so many doors for us. Yeah. And I think it'll be just massive for the estate. It'll be so good for the estate. Like I was talking to you before about when the thingy first got done. Yeah. When it first got done originally. Yeah. We stopped loitering and hanging around on the shops and playing football all the time. Yeah. And it improves your mental health because you're being active.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Definitely, without a doubt. Yeah. I think it'll be great.
That is so big at the minute. So we are doing a challenge, me, Helen, and 2 of the lads from the football team. Yeah. We're running the distance from Gamesley to the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane, isn't it?
3,400 miles.
Wow.
Helen's already started to really rack the miles up.
I bet I saw her running actually this morning when I was driving in.
Seven games or something. Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
So she's clocking the miles up already. She's probably... Yeah. So I added 6 miles yesterday on the walk.
That's amazing. I love that.
Just to try and... I think by the time, near the time we'll be finishing, we'll be near the World Cup final.
Oh, wow.
Which is at the MetLife.
Yeah.
And Helen wants us to do a 24-hour run around the estate. How it's going to work...
I'll come and clap, but...
How it's going to work, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know how it's going to work.
That'd be insane, wouldn't it? Yeah. Wow. That's incredible. Is there any, I guess, final advice for anyone who's struggling? You know, any men that just don't know where to turn, don't know what to do? What are your tips? 'Cause, you know, it's not perfect yet, is it? But
No.
how you've turned things around and where you are now is incredible.
I think don't be afraid to talk. Talking is massive. Like there's one guy who came to the men's group last week. Last Friday before. And he was so down in the dumps, he looked like a defeated man. He had one session with the group. Friday just gone, he walked in the room and you could feel the energy off him.
Wow.
He was a changed man. One session.
That's amazing.
One session. Yeah, talking, come to the group. It's all confidential. Nothing gets, whatever's said in the room, doesn't leave the room. It's so inspiring. You might not be struggling yourself, so you can come and it doesn't have to be for yourself. You can come and help someone. If you've had past experiences where you've overcome something, you could definitely help. Come to the meeting. It's so good to see the work that gets done. And I look forward to it every Friday.
Oh wow.
I'm just a volunteer, and I just look forward to it every Friday. I look forward to having a chat with the guys, letting them know how their week is, and I let them know how my week is. Sometimes I get there and I'm stressed. Stressed. Scaffold's not gone up on this job. Lad's not turning in work, and I relate to them, and they're like, "Well, like I say, he's not perfect." Come to the group. The group is doing magical things.
It is. We'll pop a link into it.
Let's talk. It's all over Facebook.
It is.
Pop the link in definitely. We are going to do a retreat.
Amazing.
They did it last year. I wasn't part of the group when they did it last year, but they are going to do a retreat. It's a weekend away. They do abseiling, rock climbing, all stuff like that. Great. I think they had a great time last time. Every time they talk about it, they all go on about how good it was. Just come and get involved.
Do. It's incredible.
It is incredible. It's not always like about just sitting in the room. We are looking at doing different things like the walk yesterday. New innovations, new ideas, anything to improve it. Sometimes we might have to, 1 week instead of sitting in the room, we'll just walk on the estate. Just get out. But
that's a good idea.
For anyone who is struggling, come to the men's group.
Definitely.
It will change your life.
We'll definitely pop the information in. We'll put the information in for the women's group as well.
And the women's group.
100%.
And if you could put the crowdfunded up for us for the football pitch,
definitely.
We definitely need
you do. You do, because they are unusable.
They are unsafe, but the kids still use them. The kids still use them.
Shows how much they want it.